Yes.
Okay, guys, so I'm relatively new at comedy. And I feel like the first few times I'm up here is almost like the first few times I got laid, you know? In the sense that, maybe you guys can tell I'm a little bit nervous. I don't know what I'm doing. Maybe you think I'm not going to be able to perform. But it's very different in the sense that today I'm actually trying to get laughed at. Whereas those first few times, there's a lot of mixed races here today, which is great. I'm also mixed. I'm half Italian, half Puerto Rican. But I feel like as the summer months come out, my Puerto Rican side starts to come out a little bit more. In the sense that I get darker. I like to spend all my time outside in the sun. And most importantly, not work. Here's a fun fact, guys. The sheep actually has the most human-like vagina of any animal. Which I thought was a disgusting fact at first. So I went down to the local petting zoo and I was like, this is highbrow stuff, guys. There's a sign the other day that says, Helen Keller, Services for the Blind. Who is that sign for? The same people made that sign that made American Sign Language, the audio book. So I'm trying to get more spiritual. A lot of people have recommended guided meditations. So I figured I'd give it a try. I didn't really know how good I was going to be at it because I have trouble kind of concentrating and focusing my mind. But I figured I'd give it a shot. So I went on my phone, I put my headphones on, I went on YouTube, and I got one of these guided meditations. And I laid down in bed, and this beautiful woman's voice came on. She told me to relax and focus on my breathing. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. I woke up like 3 hours later, and I was like, I just fucking meditated the shit out of that. Setting my expectations. A friend of mine is having relationship problems. He said that he feels like his girlfriend is walking all over him. And he asked me for some feedback. And he said, well, I'm not technically in a relationship right now, but I do have a cat. And sometimes he jumps up on the kitchen table, and I'm like, hey, get off of there. And he's like, meow. And I'm like, don't do that meow shit. All right, so I'm 32 years old, and a lot of people ask me, so Jimmy, why did you get into comedy? You're a little bit older, and I thought about it, and I said, it was something I always wanted to do, and, I'm running out of time and opportunities, and I think I'm getting too old to go back into midget porn at this point. Opportunity has closed in there. But the good thing about midget porn was my cock looked fucking huge. Those little midget hands. Call me Cockzilla. Alright, so I'm a little bit on the short side, and I found out at a young age that I wasn't a fighter. These muscles are for show. And I remember getting into a fight when I was young, and I got punched in the face, and I was like, you know what? I don't think this is for me. I'm going to try to avoid this at all costs. But sometimes in my head, I think I'm fucking big and tough, and somebody will say something I don't like, and I'll stand up, and I'll be like, hey! The person will stand up, and I'll be like, hey! Hey! Hey, take it easy. I don't want to have to bite your fucking ankles off. So I'm in recovery. I used to do a lot of drugs, but I don't do drugs anymore. And I remember when I used to smoke a lot of weed, that a lot of people would say that they get panic attacks. And I didn't get panic attacks so much as I staged panic attacks for my own benefit. I'd be like melted in my chair, not wanting to get up. And I would just be like, oh my God, I'm freaking out, man. I'm freaking out. My friend would come running and he'd be like, yo, Jimmy, are you alright, man? Like, no, man, I'm fucking freaking out. He'd be like, want me to get you a glass of water? And I was like, that would be great. And while you're in there, can you make like a peanut butter and jelly and like slice bananas? I'm funny, dribble it all the time. And then take like a bowl of cereal and take like a blend with graham crackers and marshmallows, just like mix it up and come like pour it into my mouth. Because that might help me. So I was a very paranoid drug user, and I think that all drug paranoia has a common thread, in the sense that it all has something to do with either laughing or talking. I used to smoke, when I used to smoke weed, I used to think all my friends were laughing at me. When I used to sniff coke, I used to think all my friends were talking about me. when I used to drop acid, I used to think all my friends were laughing hyenas. And when I used to smoke crack, I used to think all my friends were, well, let's be honest, at that point I didn't have any friends, but I did look out the window a lot, and that has to count for something. I became unemployable when I was using. I always thought, like, what I could do, what skills I would have, and with cocaine, I was always thought I'd be good at sales, because I could talk a lot, I could stay up long hours, and I was able to sell just about anything. In fact, I sold everything. All my shit, my family shit, big shit. I even tried to sell a shit suit. Called in my dealer, I was like, you're my nigga. Shit suit here. Alright, so, have you guys ever been so desperate for attention that you've gone on Facebook, put up a picture or a comment, and you just wait? And you finally get a notification, you're like, I don't want to play Candy Crush Saga.